for today's live sale reveal for the auction. So if you want to see what's going to be on tomorrow's auction, watch today's video, and then you'll be able to see all of the fun items. You're going to be able to be given the opportunity to send in reserve bids to make sure that all of your items actually do arrive on the auction. We have lots of things, and so if you put a reserve bid on it, then we will start that at that bid. We will email you back, so you're going to send reserve bids to hookedonpickin@gmail.com. I'll put that in the live chat and also at the top of the description of this video if you're watching it after the fact. And then I will let you know, hey, you are the high bidder or you have been outbid. And so you have all the way up until 10 a.m. Central Standard Time Friday morning to get your reserve bids in, because our auction starts at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So that is an hour prior, so that we can label everything with a reserve bid before we start the sale. And so definitely send in those reserve bids if you want to see your item go for the price that you think it's worth. All right, so thanks so much for joining us. We're going to go ahead and go over all of these items. Paul's going to show you everything and describe it, so let's go ahead and look at the cool stuff.
Okay, very good.
All right.
Thank you, Miss Heather. Heather's getting all the videos ready and all that fun stuff today. All right, got some Coca-Cola glasses here. I think I'm going to sell 2 of these here as a set there. They're kind of the goblet style Coca-Cola. Don't really know what year that is there, but they look neat, huh? Could almost eat cereal out of them. They're big enough bowl for it. That's a lot of Coke in your glass there. So got 2 of the goblet glasses. I'll sell those as a set there, one money. And then I've got another set. This is, again, Coca-Cola glass is a very heavy glass, very thick. They've got what on the bottom there? Is it a 1 or an L? But really heavy. See how thick that glass is that way? So I'm going to sell this as a set. I've got 6 of them. I don't know what they were sold in. I'm guessing that most of these glasses were sold as a set. So we had somebody come in and sell us just a ton of different Coca-Cola glasses. And these were in the lot. I think these are one of the nicer ones here. Almost feels like the bottle, like a Coca-Cola bottle. But neat. So we'll sell that as a set of 6 there. I need to switch to live chat there. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Thank you for all the good mornings. Purple is your color, Heather, says Donna K. Pia likes Heather's top. I've never seen the green. The green? But doesn't it look like the bottle? You know, like the Coca-Cola bottle. So, again, really heavy, really thick. Please let Heather know that I did not get my invoice from last Friday's auction. Thanks. Tiffany Jimenez, Heather, from last Friday's auction. Well, I know we've resent invoices quite a bit, so we'll have to double check. Let's see here. I've got Coca-Cola phone. It's a push button. Would have been cool if it would have been full rotary, but push button phone, neat. So I think there's a glass style like that too, a pitcher and some glasses I've seen with the same kind of color scheme of the Coca-Cola going on. Should be in working order. I think somebody just put it up as a display and left it that way. The clear glass is from the 70s. The green glass is from the 80s. Thank you, Larry. It's good to have Larry on. Larry knows everything, I think. Let's see. They were made for a campaign. Coke floats. Coke floats. Like root beer floats, you mean? Well, I guess it wouldn't be root beer floats. It'd be Coca-Cola floats, right? Hello, Melissa. And then, let's see. I just had a lady... one of the farmers in her community, she is moving into town and brought me a whole bunch of skeleton keys there. So I thought those were looking neat. Some of them got numbers on it. That one says 2 on there. So, but there you go. You got, probably sell that as a lot. Unless somebody says, hey, I just want the black skeleton key. This one looks more black to me. It's got a number on that one. No. But they look neat. And she brought this bell in here. Let's see if I can get that to work there. It's an older one. Old brass bell. It does got some patina on there. So you got some discoloration there on the brass. But looks neat. Here's the ringer on the bottom. So you got an old... You can run your own hotel now. There you go. And she had this whole thing of square nails. square head nails. I don't know what, I don't know if people are still using these or not. I think probably using them more as crafts and things. But neat. They were from the farm, that she said. So her husband passed away about 2 years ago, and she's moving to town. They have a just can't keep up with the farm that way. And I think maybe one of the kids is moving out to the farm too, though. So that's nice, stays in the family. But so we got all these. Some of them are a little bit bigger than others. So look at that one. That's crooked nail. So I don't know. I thought maybe somebody could clean them up. You can do Christmas ornaments. I've seen that before. The nail pierced hands of Christ. You know. Let's see. Tiffany, I resent your email. I used the email address with the number 54 in it. I hope that helps. They quit using the square nails in the early 1900s. Well, there you go. Well, I got a whole container of them right there. Let's see. Nice little picture here. I had another person from the community bring this one in. Looks like Friar Tuck sitting by like a beer barrel or something like that there. So doesn't it? It's not exactly a stein though. It's too short for that. But a couple of monks hanging out. There you go. Got a cat. That's a cat. This one might be a Lynx. Yeah, that's a Lynx cat there. 2005. So I have another individual that's been bringing me some knickknacks. Getting ads. Sorry about that, Larry. Yeah. On these videos we monetize on these. Got another cat there. For those of you that like the little cat figurines. Here's another little piece here. But I think even after the ad, it'll pop up wherever you left off. What is it? Pasque something? Was it something Peru? Probably the first name. You figure that's the city. I'm guessing that's the city in Peru. And here's the initials of the maker. So, neat little pottery piece, isn't it? Pretty design. The inside there's pretty nice and clean in there. Looks like an old Lefton piece there. Maybe a little bit of a vase. No, not Lefton. What's that say? It's an old sticker, ceramic, Japan. Yukago or something like that. It looks nice. I miss how we bid on what we might like to buy. You just, Lois, you just send in a reserve to hookedonpickin@gmail.com. I think Heather will put that up in the chat here. There you go. To send in reserve bids, please send them to hookedonpickin@gmail.com by 10 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. We will start the sale on Friday, 11 a.m. And Lois, if you do, let's say you want this piece here, say, hey, I want the little boy, little vase with the little boy on it there, and say, I'll spend $3,000 on that, Lois, because that's what you want to do, and you've always wanted one. And, okay, maybe not $3,000, but let's say $30, and you send in that reserve, and I will send a message back to you. The same email you send me, I will respond to it to say if you're a high bidder or the low bidder on it. Okay, and if you get outbid, I'll let you know too. Hello from Portland, Oregon. Hello, Linda. The nails are for cinder block, or they used to be called cut nails. Oh, cool. Cool. Let's see here. Here's a neat little piece somebody brought in. I thought the donkey was cute. Pretty sure he's a planter, but look at him. Definitely vintage planter there for you. And I believe we got a McCoy planter here. Nice, more vintage stuff there. McCoy USA planter. So I'm kind of a sucker for these things. I like them when they come in the door. I look at them and I'm like, you know what? That looks good. It looks nice. So I don't drop it and break it. I did get one paperweight. I don't think I have a ton of paperweights this week. There might be one or two more down there with the other pickers. So, but I got one paperweight that somebody brought me. I thought it's neat though. Look at that one. A little spinny. And got some brooches. I think I got 12 brooches here for you this week. You got the birds and the owl. I think that's a fly and red shoe and lipstick. You got the dragonfly and the kind of a floral ribbon. Bird and the frog. You got the flower and the owl. And you got the windmill and the blue feather. These are a few things that we actually brought back from ASD. I will probably make an order before we get close to Christmas. Try to make another order from this lady. They're all leather. She deals with leather items there. I don't know what E140 means, but got to meet her and her husband and her daughter. So it looks neat. We got a turtle, kind of a pinkish turtle. I think that's the sloth. And I got an alligator. And then the lady that that's moving into town there brought me old doorknobs. I think they're beautiful. I mean, doesn't that look gorgeous, that doorknob? And it's heavy. I think it might be a stone of some sort, almost tiger's eye in that there, but neat. And these are all that way, probably porcelain maybe, stone or something. They just look neat to me. I thought somebody maybe wants to do a craft, or maybe you're refurbishing a home there. Got the two white ones there. They've got some scuffing and some dirt. I didn't really clean them up because she just brought them just a little while, so a little rusty on the back there, but still neat. Let's see, what's this one look like? No, it's porcelain. Thank you, Donna Kay. This one's in a little better shape on the back of that one there, but they're old. She said they refurbished, or I guess her mother did 90 years ago, and that these have been sitting somewhere as they roll away. And then here is actually the old doorknob in the actual lock mechanism. This one's not in the best of shape here, but that white one, I think that's in great shape. I think you could actually use that. Probably one of those skeleton keys probably even fits that, I bet. But I'm not sure people are going to use them for the door lock anymore, but it might be fun to be able to have. But really, really pretty. And then I had a gentleman bring this to me this week. I'm pretty sure it's a telescope. I've got all these different lenses, and I've got the original case. There's a few other pieces of equipment in this case with some directions for it, but I've got different lenses there. Apparently there's a spaceship on its way to Earth, so you could look up and see if it's a comet or a spaceship. My guess it's probably James T. Kirk finally coming back from his long, long voyage. He was born in Iowa. So I've got that. I've got a $40 reserve on that. You get the case, you get the telescope, you get all the lenses, and there's a bunch of other stuff. I did not put do not disturb, so I apologize if you guys are hearing buzzing or feeling buzzing. Somebody's trying to call me. Give it a few seconds for that to go away. I have to use my phone. Heather's got to leave a little earlier today. Okay, coming up here, we've got 3 crystal pieces. I got a nice little crystal dish here. Nice. Another little crystal dish with lid. Star Trek is real, man. Space Force, man. We got a Space Force now. Star Trek with the, not Star Trek, crystal. What am I talking about? Crystal little dish here with a little butterfly. Nice little lidded piece there. Thought somebody might like those. The flowers went real well last week. I got 6 more here. Beautiful. These are all Lenox flowers. Just really pretty. Well done there. On there. Got some Lenox flowers there for you. And then I had a gentleman bring in some belt buckles to me. Got the eagle. We got Elvis there. There he is. I've got Premier something. This is Premier. 25 years at Indy. Premier tool. I got an old. Is this old? Let's see. Oldsmobile. Olds Work Motors. USA. Let's see. solid brass is what it says on there. So, looks nice. And then I got Ford. Ford, let's see, does that have a name on the back of that one? Something James Lend. James Lend on the bottom there. And then something Studio Artworks. Wyoming, maybe, Studio Artworks. And then another Premier Indy 500 belt buckle there. So you got some belt buckles. Got some bookends here. These are geode. They're dyed blue geodes there. They look nice. I like them. I got one set of those. We've got this nice little blue dish here. Gonna set that lid there. Let's see if I can get the. Is there a name? I thought there was a little mark in the bottom here. Made in England, Wedgwood. See that there's got a little Wedgwood bowl there. Pretty. We got you a badge here. You can be a State of Illinois guard. Illinois, what's ISH? Illinois School Guard, probably. Is it a crossing guard badge, something? So it was in with those belt buckles that he brought me. Oh, that was neat. And a few more crystal pieces there. Beautiful. State House, maybe? Maybe. See if I can get the ring good for you. Nice little crystal bowl there. There's another crystal bowl. Ooh, I hit that one right. Beautiful. Are there any markings on the bottom of those ceramic flowers? Look like they're Linux, Susan. It just says that they're Linux. And then they're got a little crystal vase back there. And then I got a Mikasa bowl here. I think it's glass. Made in West Germany. See the tink sound? It's making like a tink sound. I think it's glass, but I do have the bowl with it. And it's kind of got that pink tint with the flowers on it, though. Looks pretty, though. So it sounds definitely different than this. Sounds beautiful. All right, then Mom's got some jewelry here for you. She's got some real pearls. I've got some freshwater pearls, some ocean pearls there too. Those are pearls. They're actually also, I'm trying to remember what those are actually called. Mom would know what they're called there. But I've got some real pearls. I've got 3. You've got a couple of different bracelets, and that's actually a necklace. I know some people just repurpose the pearls for other things, but she's got that at a reserve of $10 a piece on those guys there. And then she's got a few necklaces here for you. She's got the cross. She's got a lion that is really cool. The eyes kind of jiggle around in there. Little metal pieces. That looks nice. And then that's a nice piece there too. Not precious metals, but they look nice. And they're a little bit longer necklaces. I know people like the longer necklaces. And then coming up here, she's got a sterling silver on this here. I believe this one actually has a reserve of $20. She's got a reserve on this one, on the sterling silver, because it's a sterling silver charm bracelet. A lot of cool little charms on that. And let's see, sterling silver vintage charm bracelet. $10 reserve on each of the animal earrings she's got. She got the bears, the cats, and the elephants. And then she's got a couple more vintage brooches here. She's got a vintage Marie Jennifer pendant pen. She's got that at $20. And then she's got the Givenchy brooch at $25. So those are really pretty brooches there. And then I've got just some interesting necklaces here. This pink one is really neat with the I guess it's like a parrot or some kind of cool looking bird. And then these are like pink stones, I guess. Stones are, I don't think they're shells. I think those are stones on that there. $20 to start there. And then these are all real pearls here too. A lot of pearls in both of these necklaces. Real pearl and glass beads. Glass beads and real pearls. $40 a piece on each of those necklaces, and they've got some length to them, as you can see too. She's got a $30 start on the jewelry box. These always go higher than than any reserve we usually put on them, but there you go. This whole piece slides out. Got a ton of jewelry in it, and I think there's even jewelry in the bottom there. So, jewelry everywhere. Put this up here like so. Get that closed again. And people like the cases too. Let's see here. Then I've got, this is an arrowhead. Mom's got a $15 reserve on it. It's from the San Diego Natural History Museum, or it was, I guess, sold there. Has the whole little story. Our arrowheads are contemporary, handmade in Mexico from obsidian or jasper. Obsidian is a type of word I can't pronounce right now. Ingenuous rock? Something. That is like natural glass. Jasper is an opaque, sedentary rock and type of fine grain quartz. So there you go. So my guess is if it was made, it's probably contemporary, handmade in Mexico. There you go. So probably not ancient. But there you go. $15 reserve on there. And then she actually got a couple little, one little pottery piece here that Mom's got for you. There. Hello, Avis. I got a bowl here. Let's see. Sometimes they've got, I think that's, what name is that there? There's like a famous name. I'm trying to, Schaefer or something like that. Not Schaefer. It's on here somewhere. And so there it is. SCHW. Let's see, and then we've got a whole bunch of earrings here. Is $20. You get the whole container, is the reserve that she's got set there. Okay, now I'm moving over to this spot over here. These are some things that Jim has found. He's got a couple of different briar horses there for you. There's 2 arrowheads in the container. Oh, there are 2 arrowheads in that container. That's cool. I got 2 of the briar horses there. Got a Hummel with its box there. Inspired by the art of Berta Hummel. There it is there. Got a nice Longaberger basket that Jim found. That's a nice one there. Looks sharp. Got all the dragons. I will probably sell some sets this week because we have so much. I'll probably sell all of the dragons for 1 money. So you're gonna buy this as a set. This will be a set here on the dragons, which a lot of people will like that there. They kind of look like they should go together too. I got the Elvis Presley Nutcracker. That is epic. Look at that. Elvis Presley Nutcracker. Can't be a true Elvis fan around Christmas without the Elvis Presley Nutcracker. And then a little bit of jewelry, but some nice jewelry. This is sterling silver, Michael Kors, little post earrings. Got a $25 reserve to start on that one. No reserve on this necklace. A pretty necklace there. It looks Napier. Might be Napier. Let's see on the back. No, Monet. It's a Monet necklace there. And hey, look at this. They found a 14 karat gold, 18-inch necklace here. We've got a $100 reserve on this one here. So it's not as long as the necklace we had. I think it was 22-inch last week. But this is 14 karat gold. And it's 18-inch. Got a nice clasp on there. There you go. And a nice pendant on that there. And the pendant's got the same marking. We've got another one of those knife little gun things there. Buffalo Bill's Wild West. Buffalo Bill Cody. There you go. Got a $40 reserve to start. Here is another paperweight here. Found for you. Look at that. It's nice. Got those jellyfish swimming around in there. He's got a jar of marbles. A little bit of an older jar. And a jar, looks like some older wooden beads in there. And then he found these 2. These are really dolls probably not going to be playing with. Because I believe that their faces are porcelain, I thought. Yeah, porcelain keepsake doll. On these $40 reserves on each of these here, I've got Cinderella and Aurora. So those are your old school Disney dolls, right? Cinderella and Aurora. Because it was Aurora was the first. Was Cinderella the first Disney princess or Aurora? I can't remember. You got Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella. They were close, right? One of those two. And if you go way back. All right, moving down here. Matt's got some stuff here for you. We've got the Kissing Mickey and Minnie. Look at that. From Westland Giftware. Got the box there. And they have like a little magnet there that brings them together. Nice. Let's see. And then all of this is Delft. Is it D-E-L-F-T? Hand-painted Delft's blue. So all of them are marked that way. First princess was Snow White. Oh, well, I was totally wrong. First princess was Snow White. So they did Snow White first, then what did they do? Then they do Cinderella, then Sleeping Beauty, or Sleeping Beauty, then Cinderella? Let's see. So all of these pieces, beautiful pieces. You get different shoes, different styles. You got probably a spoon rest there. Got a couple of bowls here. Yes, Snow White was first. Cinderella was next. Cinderella next. Okay. Well, I got Cinderella and Aurora. I don't have the Snow White one. All those are Delft shows there. He came up with some really cool looking knives there. It's like a blue dragon knife there. That's kind of a neat little deal. This looks like the Batman symbol. Like I think Batman throws a like some kind of weapon that looks similar to that there. And then here's the cool ones, the ninja blade there. They're kind of fun looking little knives there. Somebody will have fun with them, play around with them. And we got some Beanie Babies, a lot of Americana on the Beanie Babies on this row here. Even the Donkey Beanie Baby. I don't know if they were doing like Republican and Democrat donkeys. It was the year 2000. So was that was a presidential year, probably, right? Probably. I'm trying to remember my presidents now. But I think his name is Lefty 2000. Then you've got like Stripey and Spangle. You've got a little let me get rid of this thing over here. Got little soccer guy, Peace, and one of them fellers. Got a little sun on him there. Rainbow guy. All right, so you got some Beanie Babies there. Aurora was third. All right, well, you got the second and the third Barbies there. Or the princesses. This is some things that Amy found for you. I've got a really pretty nativity, but it's made in Italy. That's kind of neat. Made in Italy. It's like a true looking themed out barn too, right? Good deal. Of course, now they say it's either could have been a cave, could have been like a lean-to barn. They've gone back and forth on that. That doesn't really matter. Just remembers it. Just matters that Christ came. And then let's see here. Beautiful bird. Got a mark on it. Made in Denmark. It's a pretty bird. And then a salt and pepper shaker. You got Americana themed salt and pepper shaker. There you go. Little jewelry box. Got some jewelry in the jewelry box here. A little bit of jewelry. That's a little stone necklace there. Get those at that stone warehouse. Been a long time since Heather and I have been there. We're just a bit busy. Nobody just missed Elvis as a nutcracker. Yes, we have the Elvis nutcracker. Want me to back up and show you? I will. I got green glass. That's a pretty green glass. It's not crystal, but that's really kind of a neat looking green glass. Glass. It reminds me of something I saw in my grandma's house. She used to keep little candies in it. This might be a candy bowl for all I know. You could eat cereal out of it, but you're not going to get many spoonfuls. Cut glass. This is pretty. William Shakespeare, The Complete Works. There you go. Compact edition. Every William Shakespeare work. That's what you need. She also found another Beanie Baby for you. Looks like a little rabbit. think it's a rabbit. There we go. Look at the glass bowl. See that? It's either a hint of pink or purple. Nobody saw it. Great. It's pretty. Glass. I'm going to guess that's glass, but really nice. Little Mikasa, little votive there, kind of getting ready for Christmas there for you. Got the Christmas tree and looks like a caroler maybe. And then I thought this was really neat. Look at that. Robinson Crusoe. Robinson Crusoe or Crusoe? Maybe it's Crusoe. Charles E. Graham and Company, New York, made in the USA. Trying to remember if it had a year. Let's see if I can find a year on this guy. I'm sorry there's so many ads. I didn't realize there were going to be that many ads today. It's good old YouTube. I don't see a year on the front. Maybe I'm missing a page, maybe? I'm looking on the back here. Let's see if there's a year on the back. No. But it's got to be an older one. Definitely an older book. But you've had 3 ads so far. Were they doing an ad every 10 minutes? My class read a portion of that in 10th grade. Emma didn't get an ad, yeah. All right, let's see. So that is Amy's stuff. Now we're going to go over to James's stuff. Look what James found for you. He found a gong. You can gong along with our auctions if you buy this gong. Wouldn't that be fun? He's at an auction. She's like, I couldn't resist. It's got the little gong ringer right there. Got the nice stand. This is actually nicer than the gong we've got. We don't have a stand for our gong. But there it is. Beautiful. It's like a ram. Big. This has got to be crystal on this here. Crystal ram on that there. I've got the 3 birds. We'll probably sell those as a lot there. So the 3 glass birds will probably be sold as a lot. But that'll be a nice little lot there. Little glass birds. Then he found sterling silver. These are actually sterling silver in the original box, which, like, you never find that. Is it National Sterling? National Sterling. They're definitely older. $40 reserve, you get the whole box. So we're going to start at least 40 is what I need, and then go up from there. I thought this was neat here. Looks like somebody took a... what does it look like there? Like a telegraph thing, or it might have been an old mining detonator. I tried to Google Glass it and try to figure out where it was from, but I think the clock is after the fact. Somebody put that in. I'm guessing that's what happened there, but it looks cool to me. So, and then we'll do lots of these also here. We've got 3 of these Hummel. We're going to do 3 of the, and they've got their box there, the Hummel clubs. We'll do 3 of the tan Hummel. Is that tan or kind of reddish? And 3 of the blue Hummels there. And I'm going to try to get close so you can see which Hummels that are in there. You got the, well, it's Garden Treasures, Honor Student, and Pigtails Girl. Or the blue ones are going to be Clear as a Bell, First Mate, or Too Shy to Sing Hummels there. So we'll probably do lots on that there. These will go individual choice. These are little clocks. We got some Timex, some Elgin. Those are 2 of the names I can remember. You got the train, the dolphin, the piano. You have to probably all have to put new batteries in them, I'm guessing there. But a lot of times people don't even care if they work. They just want them for their little collection. You got the phone, the teapot, and the strawberry. And then I've got some Marquis Waterford Crystal, made in Germany. Sugar creamer set. At least I think that's sugar creamer set. I have a $20. Got to at least be $20 to start on that one. And I've got a Harley Davidson, nice little Harley Davidson metal sign that James found for you. This is James, my brother, not James, my son. James, my son's in college right now. And these are all Hummels here. And it looks like Hummels little displays there that you would put your Hummel piece on. But I thought those were neat. I have not seen those before. Or at least not ones coming to the auction. That's like a little church. I think of it as a little church. Maybe it's a school, but it looks like a church to me. And then I got these 3 Hummel pieces here. Right there. Look pretty. Very good. Okay, so those are what James found for you. And then if you come down here, this is what Ashley found for you. We got all kinds of pickers now. Let's see if I'm missing stuff. I might be missing comments, so pardon me. Gong along, sing along. Let's see. All right, yep. Gong gong. Ha ha, sing along, gong along. Are the birds trinket dishes in the middle, or are they solid? The birds trinket dishes in the middle, or are they solid? The blue birds were solid glass. Let's see. Made to look like a miner's detonator. I think that's what it is. It's made to look like it. I don't think it is, but it's a cool looking piece though. I have the bowling clock to my ex. He was thrilled. Oh, gave the bowling clock. Gotcha. When I was a toddler, I used those salt shakers as teething rings. They don't look so good with tooth marks. No, I would imagine not. This is a little older here. A little pair of binoculars there. I think I've got the brand on there. We need to give Brother James a nickname so we don't get confused. Yep. Our family called him Big James when we were talking about this. It's a France, made in France. That's cool. Tenet. France Tenet there. Sorry about the ads. Sorry. Blue basket here. Blue glass basket. That's pretty beautiful, isn't it? Has a nice basket there. And I've got the little dog planter here. Look at that. That's definitely vintage. BJ hooks. I don't know. You might have a little hairline crack going through there. Just noticing that there. But neat piece still. Let's see. Got a couple of older lighters here. Let's see if I got names on them. Prince Gardner. It's a little short lighter here. What does that say? Say anything? Japan there. I don't know, Laura. I don't know when ads come and when ads don't come there, but I think you can, if you get like one of those YouTube Red memberships, you don't get ads anymore. So, but there you go. A couple cool little cannons that she found for you. And then I'm going to go choice of these different things. I got 6 little bags. And they have these different, like, it looks like little doll furniture and doll dishes, little tea sets and different things. I thought that'd be neat. They'll be fun to do at the auction. Just little fun, little doll stuff. Let's see. Oh, okay. Maybe my husband got it. That's why. Yep, could be. Could be. I think it's YouTube Red or something like that there. You can get that there. It's probably not a horrible idea. I still haven't even bought that yet. Maybe one time. Got some really older watches. It's that Elmont 17 jewel watch. What does that say down there? Swiss made, pretty. Women's watches, some antique women's watches here. Elgin there. Nice look there. Sometimes they are rolled gold or like this one here, 10 karat rolled gold plated. So a little bit of gold on that one. I don't have reserves on these guys, but they are beautiful watches. I have to take them to a jeweler, get them going. Are the 2 small cannons brass? I'll go back and look. I think that the cannon portion is brass, but it's not all solid brass. Yeah, I think these are all rolled gold there. Let's see these here. Yep, the cannon barrel is brass, and then it's like a little metal wheels. It's not plastic. It looks like a cast iron body to it. And then I've got this watch here. Really pretty again. Bulova, B-U-L-O-V-A. Let's see if I can show you the back of it. Will it focus good enough? I'm looking through there. It's got the name. Rolled gold. Probably 10 karat rolled gold. Which is like a gold plate on them there. So you got those 3 vintage watches there. And she's got, she found this huge rooster. There you go. Everybody needs a large yellow rooster in your house. We got one. And then she found some actually sterling stuff, some really nice. I've got this. I'm going to sell this as a set. I'm not 100% certain that was a set, but it sure looks close. I do have a reserve of $100. The ring is a size 10. And so you get the bracelet and the ring. It is $925 sterling. And we believe those to be turquoise. We do believe them to be turquoise. I don't have a marking saying they're turquoise, but I don't think there is a marking that says it's turquoise. But where she bought it, the gentleman believed them to be turquoise. So I'm going to go with that. Is that rooster marked? I didn't think so. And he is so big to lift up. I don't think so. I don't think there's any marking on the bottom of him. And then I have another sterling silver ring. Again, I believe that's probably turquoise in there. It is marked 925 or sterling. $20 reserve. It's a size 10. Size 10 on that there. And then I've got some other dishes here. Beautiful blue dish. I thought that was a beautiful blue dish. Let's see if I move this over here. I can show you the bottom of it. Nice inside there. Yeah. Got a signature there. Looks like Eckenrud. We've got an Eckenrud that watches 1979. Wouldn't that be amazing if the same viewer that watches us actually made this in 1979 and now somehow it made its way to the middle of the country in southern Illinois? That'd be amazing. If she made it, I'd just send it to her because that's cool. That's just stinking cool there. Glass, nice beautiful green glass vase there. Another cool looking vase there. This has an artist signature to it also. Right there is looks like Barbara. Then it says it is hand painted by Barbara Schrader, Carlisle, Illinois. Well, there you go. That's cool. Get you a famous artist piece. Let's see if I'm getting behind on chat again. No, I think I'm good. And then we've got Hen on the Nest there. Nice big one there. I can pick this up without it dropping on me. There we go. It's got some signing stuff inside here. My camera shakes all over the place. Let's see. Get that to focus. There we go. The Longaberger Company. Well, there you go. That's cool. We got a Longaberger Hen on Nest. Let's see if I can get that to sit again. There we go. Good. Okay, that's the things that Ashley found for you. Now we go on to some of the awesome stuff that Dad found for you. Look at these massive Longaberger baskets. That is huge right here. Got a $50 reserve on this guy, but I was looking them up, though. I have a feeling this will go over 100 pretty fast on it because they're pretty pricey there. Got the wood lid there. Looks to be in good condition. Leather straps on it there. Let's see. Can I open it? Yeah. Good condition on the inside there. Nice and clean. Nothing broken on it there. So $50 reserve to start with this big Longaberger basket. Now this one looks Longaberger. It's not Longaberger. I got a $25 reserve on it. It is a different brand, and it is a Petersboro basket. Good size basket. It's got the American flag on top on the handle, and you lift it there. And it's got like a little shelf there that sits in there too. So $25 to start out with that. Used to have the chicken dish to use for cranberry sauce at Thanksgiving. That's cool. And here's an older Longaberger. $25 reserve on this guy. I think it was the magazine holder. I might be wrong about that, but there's that Longaberger there. Got another Longaberger set here. It'll be 2 Longabergers. We've got a reserve at $30 for the set, but I think we'll blow through those reserves pretty quickly. But just to kick us off, getting going a little bit farther down the road there. Nice Longaberger set there. These last couple Longaberger baskets, I don't have reserves on them. I think they'll go good too. This is the Woven Memories basket from 1999. The Woven Memories basket. Another nice little basket there, Longaberger basket. It's got the bubble bottom there. 1995. I've got a small Longaberger basket filled with California raisins. Like a whole bunch of them in there. Back in the day, California raisins. My kids didn't even know who they were. I failed as a parent. And then I've got lots of frogs. Lot A, Lot B, and Lot C. So I think you get like 6 frogs a lot, maybe a few more than that. But that's how we'll do them there, to sell you piles and piles of frogs. You can relive the, plague of Exodus and put frogs all over your house for fun. And there you go. And then we've got some Christmas decor he's got there for you, just a little bit. A couple of snowmen there, and a nice little ornament. And I'll probably do the whole Coca-Cola lot. You get the puzzle, the tins, the coasters, the thimbles, the magnets. All of that, one money. Coca-Cola lot. There you go. All right, moving on down. I'll keep going here. I've got a few more shelves of Dad's stuff here that I've got for you. I'll sell this as a set here. I didn't see any name on the bottom, but it sure looks vintage. The color scheme looks cool there. So we'll sell that as a lot there. He's got a crystal made in the Czech Republic. Really nice thing. Are those snowmen Jim? Sure. Well, let me go back and look here real quick. Let's see. No name on that one. No name. No name that I can determine on the snowmen. But they do look nice. All right, I've got an old bottle that he found back there. Let's see, what's this old bottle say here? Heavy bottle. There you go. Prop. Contents. Something. Ed Henry, Ed Harold, something. Got a neat little vase back there. It says Japan on the bottom there. I got the old fans here. Remember those in church or funerals and different things. Got a whole stack of the old fans. Got a Longaberger basket that's got a hippie couple in it. Got some hippies in a basket. And then I've got a Stanley thermos. Nice Stanley thermos. Another lot's going to sell all of these for one money. All these one money. You get the Precious Moments train. The Precious Moments train. It's got a little different animal. It's like in each like little car there. Precious Moments water globe. You'll get 6 for one money. Not sell them individual. Sell them as the lot there. And then I've got another Wedgwood piece here. There you go. Nice little lid. Good condition. Got a turtle. I just thought he was cool. Stone turtle. It's all stone. And then I'll sell these as a lot also. It's the glass. Looks like little milk jars or milk bottles. So you get all those one money. It's got the tops to them. So the milk glasses, they're all one money. Thought this was pretty neat little brass box there. Let's see, I think it's, where's it made at? Boston, Massachusetts. £1. There you go. And he's got just a little bit of a little trink of these here. I'll probably, I got the little purses there. It might be an ABC. I think they all have little lids to them. Or they're little trinket boxes. I think they open. Can't get that one open right now, but that has a lid there. There you go. And then I'll probably do these here as choice there, or maybe sell them by row. I don't know right now, but maybe you can help me determine if you want these. I think these are Boyd Bears and Friends. Boyd Bears and Friends, the Folkestone Collection. It's got little phrases of Mark Twain on the bottom there. Were those chocolates good, Susan? Were they any good? Larry says, I remember the milkman that used to deliver to my grandma's house. Wonderful. All right, then I've got stuff that Debbie's got for you. When she found some Coca-Cola. I will probably sell these two Coca-Cola little containers together. These will be one money. I'll sell these together. And then I've got this Coca-Cola. This is Coca-Cola, but it is a case knife. That could be pretty pricey there. Case knife, Coca-Cola. Beautiful knife, still in the box there. And I've got a Coca-Cola. It's a mini clock that she found for you. Got the polar bear on it. They must have been Mom didn't share them. That's funny. 2004 Coca-Cola cookie jar. All clean inside. Little radio, little jukebox radio. It is working. It is working. If you're looking for that other jukebox radio, it is on the Vintage Valuables. So don't forget about those. I think now we've got like 120 items because of that unboxing on, what day was that? Monday that we did that? No, Tuesday. Tuesday's unboxing. So, let's see. I've got a really cool looking picture here. I think there's something on the bottom there. Yeah, where's that made? Oh, this way. Hand decorated, made in California, USA. That's cool. Made in America. We made stuff, guys. We did it. Your mom worked for the case knife company. That's cool. Is the radio Bakelite? Kind of looks like it, don't it? But it's an AM/FM, so maybe it's not Bakelite. That's what it says on the back, if that helps you. Maybe not Bakelite. I don't think it's old. I got some boxes. I think all of these have jewelry that Debbie's been finding. There, you got some cool jewelry. Neat little box here. Both of these little hat boxes have also got jewelry in them. Here's the green hat box with jewelry. These have got some watches in here too. They even have like what battery you need in the watch thing. That's neat. I've got a little lamp there. I thought that was neat because the shade is different. See how the shade is there? The shade is not fabric. It's like a harder plastic material. I thought that was kind of. And then you've got this whole set will be sold as one money. It's all these snowmen with like a little igloo there. All those little cute little snowman figurines, one money will be sold on those there. The bubble glass on the radio is neat. Yeah. Okay, coming down here, I've got one more shelf to go through here. Here's some 3 vintage pieces there. You got the little wall pocket. You got the lady that's made in occupied Japan. And this is a little crystal piece here. Little ring holder. There's the ring holder there for you. Another little jewelry box Debbie found. Got a little bit of jewelry in here. Pretty beads. Is this open? Yeah, nice. Then we got with thermoplastic mug. The TV snack set. There you go. Artisan dinnerware. That's what you need. Brand new in the box. It's guaranteed for 2 full years. I mean, come on. And then we've got McDonald's puzzle. 1,000-piece McDonald's puzzle, still sealed. Look at that. That's an older puzzle, too. 24-inch by 30-inch when it's assembled. It's neat. And then she found these glass jars. I've got the ball mason jar with the metal lid. And then I've got Atlas strong shoulder mason jar there. This one you can tell is like blown glass. See that? That's not a break. That's like the glass is being blown and shaped and fashioned. This is really cool on that there. And then I've got another Mason 1858. That's what it says on the jar. And you can see how that's been blown there too. K2 on there. Well, the jewelry comes with the boxes. Yes, ma'am. Yep. And then we've got another bar. Oh, not bar. Ball. Perfect Mason. That's what it says. That might be a 0 on the bottom, how that's done. Let me see if there's anything else, any numbers on any of these bottoms. K2, like we saw a little while ago. What's this one here? Looks like, was that maybe a, oh, that's a 7, I bet. Jar 7. That's the Atlas jar 7. This ball jar, what's it say? It says 6. It's either a 6 or a 9 on that one there. But definitely some older jars, which is pretty cool. Let me double check this one. Have a number on the edge? No number on the edge. That is the wonderful things that we found for you this week. There might be a few random mystery stuff if we can get through all of these things. But make sure you're sending in a reserve to hookedonpickin@gmail.com by 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Friday. We will start the auction tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, and it'll be a great time. We're enjoying it. Hopefully you're enjoying it. We've got a good group that keeps coming back. It's been great. Pickers are having fun getting out there, finding all kinds of cool stuff in the world for you. And if I'll show you this out, look at all the stuff that they've been bringing in. We got stuff upon stuff. I could do 3 auctions a week. I don't know if that would work, but look at this. It's just stuff upon stuff upon stuff. That whole aisle, totally full. Just everywhere. Treasures abound, everyone. And is Heather gone? Nope, she's coming back. Heather's going to sign us off as we end today, but love to have you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, while we're waiting on Heather, make sure to check out Vintage Valuables on hookedonpickin.com. If maybe you can't win things on the auction or you can't make the auction, we got a whole bunch of brand new items we just put on there that are this vintage feeling there, and crystal and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we actually, if you watched the video on Tuesday, we didn't have them all on by the time the video was out, and so we actually were listing the rest of it on Wednesday. And so definitely check out if you missed your item. So check it out if you didn't see it the first time you checked. All right, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow at the auction at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time right here on this YouTube channel. Be sending in all those reserve bids, and we will respond whether or not we got your bid, if you're the highest bidder or if you've been outbid. Thanks so much for joining us, and remember, in the end, Jesus wins.